Welcome back to the program. You're watching Infocus. Still discussions on the EU Europe Day. Europe has sort of brought a lot of produce from Papua New Guinea, not just on the assistance side, but vice versa, the other way around, which is purchasing from Papua New Guinea as well. Tell us about the involvement in trade.
The European Union has an economic partnership agreement with PNG, and this allows you free access to the European market, so there's tax-free, tariff-free. And we buy from you fish. I mean, this is, of course, the tuna in the biggest market, and the cocoa. I mean, we eat a lot of chocolate, so... and your cocoa is, of course, one of the best in the world. So it's really a premium chocolate, that uses cocoa from Papua New Guinea. Like, Belgium is well known for its chocolate production and the quality of its production. So this is, and vanilla, of course, is a big product, big part of this this sensory, part of food. And then another area, of course, I mean, you are an important gold producer. I mean, your resources are rich, and now we are also talking about energy. Energy is an important element in the future of our trade. I mean, we are separated quite far. This is a long way to go to Europe. Many hours of difference, between our countries. What is important is that you produce LNG, and France is now, coming with a big investment in this area. So, I mean, but this I will leave to my colleague Guillaume to tell more. So Total is here and working with ExxonMobil in this production of energy. So there are many areas where we can expand, especially in the area of agriculture. We want to invest more, to help you become a breadbasket of the Pacific and of a wider region, so that you can also sell your produce, more widely especially to countries which are closer to you. But we are always interested of the quality of what you can offer, and this is exactly what we're looking for. Quality in taste, quality of your products, agricultural. The exquisite things that we don't have and you have. So this is what we are buying from you.
All right. So we spoke about the energy sort of needs for Europe. That, of course, heavily compounded by the current war in Ukraine. The energy needs have almost soared in those areas, but the implications are felt back on shore here in Papua New Guinea. In as far as France is concerned, you have a footprint here in the Pacific. Tell us about your position as a country in as far as the war in Ukraine is concerned.
Thank you for this question. You are absolutely right to mention that with French Polynesia, with Wallis and Futuna, and of course with Caledonia, which is the closest French territory from Papua New Guinea. Do people, for example, know that when it comes to our, what we say, exclusive economic waters or exclusive economic zones, France and PNG are separated by only 360 kilometers. When you have these figures in mind, you realize and you consider that we are a very close country. This is my first point. As Jan has mentioned, yes, Total is now in the country for coming years to develop and to run a very huge project of LNG. So it's very directly linked to the crisis that we are facing in Europe, because this crisis, this war between Russia and this aggression from Russia to Ukraine is a very big challenge regarding energy, among other challenges. So French position is very clear, not alone, but with the EU, among the, including all the member states, but also because France is holding this semester the presidency of the EU. We were in lead on some very important actions, an unprecedented set of sanctions that were taken against Russia and against Russian officials. Also, we are the lead with others, and especially also in PNG, to vote resolution in New York against Russia, I mean against the aggression. And today, I have to say that French president, my president, Mr. Emmanuel Macron, is the only one who has managed to keep a direct contact with President Putin, Mr. Putin. They used to still discuss directly by phone regularly, and as far as I know, Mr. Putin accepts calls only from Mr. Macron on the western side. So there is still space and room for diplomacy, for negotiation, and of course we hope that this will help us to come to the end of this war.
All right. So to the EU, Your Excellency, the war, its effects, it's felt in Papua New Guinea, its evolution. What is expected, the expected impact it will have on the Pacific and also programs here in Papua New Guinea?
Well, on the EU programs, there won't be any change. I mean, we have set our plans for the future, so this will be done. It will be realized in time with a team that is here. And regarding the prices, this of food, there is inflation of ongoing. The price of food is going up. Everybody in Papua New Guinea can see that. I mean, you go to the market, you see that the prices went up. Even today, somebody told me, I went to the market and I see the prices are climbing up.
It's visible.
It's visible to everyone, and of course, this is because a country, Russia, attacked unprovokedly, a country, a neighbor country, Ukraine, which is a big producer of food. And this food is now, stuck in Ukraine, and it's not going out. So, of course, there's less food, so prices go up, because demand is there, and this affects everyone. Also in energy, you are importing fuel. This, has also an effect on the price of fuel. You're driving around, with car, costs you more. It's not only here; it's everywhere. I mean, Europe is the same. I mean, the prices are climbed so much in Europe. It's difficult for many citizens. But this is. But they understand what is going on, and that the solidarity with the Ukrainians and is very strong. And we help many refugees. More than 5 million people had fled Ukraine, and they are now living in the European Union countries. And we helped, financially supporting these families, children, to be educated, to have access to health. So all this is now a burden, but the understanding is that we are in solidarity with Ukraine because they are fighting for democracy, for the rule of law, for the values we cherish and we support, and we want that such values will prevail.
Good discussions there. Look, we'll take a short break now, and on the other side, we'll have more.